Step 1. Eligibility requirements. To work as an unarmed security guard in Pennsylvania, you have to be at least 18, be a U.S. citizen or authorized to work in the U.S., have no disqualifying criminal convictions, have good moral character. But here's the key detail. Pennsylvania does not issue state guard cards or licenses to individual guards. Instead, you work under the authority of a licensed private detective agency, or your employer, as per the Private Detective Act of 1953. All links are in the video description. Step 2. Employer requirements and onboarding. Since Pennsylvania doesn't license guards individually, you must be employed by a company that holds a license under the Private Detective Act. The employer handles your authorization. Step 3. Background check and fingerprinting. Once you're hired, your employer is legally required to submit your fingerprints to the Pennsylvania State Police for a criminal history check. Here's what that process includes. 2 sets of fingerprints, often handled by services like IdentoGo, a signed employee statement with your personal details, copies submitted to the court and local authorities by your employer. You don't do this yourself. It's handled by your company. Step 4. Training, if required by your employer. Pennsylvania does not mandate any standardized or state-approved training for unarmed guards. However, many employers have their own onboarding or training programs covering use of force, emergency protocols, legal authority, or site-specific procedures. Some may require CPR or first aid certifications. Step 5. Receive your company credentials. Once cleared, your employer will issue you an ID badge or uniform. This is what allows you to work legally. There is no state-issued license or card for unarmed guards in Pennsylvania. No personal license from the state, no temporary permit required. You may begin work as soon as your employer clears your background. Step 6. Cost breakdown. What you'll pay, if anything. Let's talk money. How much does it cost to become an unarmed guard in Pennsylvania? Training is $0 if it's done in-house by your employer, which is common. Background check and fingerprinting, usually around $25 to $35, but often paid by the employer. Uniform and badge, typically issued at no cost or deducted from your first paycheck. CPR first aid if required, may cost $40 to $80 unless provided in-house. Total estimated out-of-pocket for you is $0 to $100, depending entirely on the employer. Many cover everything for new hires. Step 7. Renewal or lack thereof. Here's the good news. There is no license to renew. Since unarmed guards aren't licensed by the state, there's no formal renewal process. If you change job, your new employer will simply repeat the background check and onboarding process under their license. Step 8. Get hired and stay informed. Once you're cleared by your employer, you can hit the ground running. You can job hunt on Indeed. Consider joining the channel for access to emojis, member shoutouts, and early access videos. And for insider tips and job threads, check out our GuardGuides on Reddit. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more GuardGuides, and be safe.